Hello, I am here with your April 28th, 2021 tarot using the Royal Gilded Tarot. I have done an off-screen pre-shuffle and now we ask for our message or messages for April 28th. You may have noticed that I am using a little bit of a different camera. Well, hopefully the lighting and everything isn't too harsh and that you can see my work in progress. I've been painting my house. The doors are all part of it. I'm having trouble with my iPad. So you know what? I'm gonna record this with my computer because I know how this works and I know how to deal with it. And it also allows me to not worry about running out of space and having it shut off on me very randomly. Okay, so got a couple cards here. Ooh, okay. So I'm just looking for a spot to put the cards down. I am sitting at the same spot I normally do, but this is the narrow part of the table. So now having my laptop on here, I don't have as much space to put cards down and everything just seems a whole lot smushed, lack of better terminology. So we have quite a few swords cards here. So we may be really caught up in what's going on in our minds, and a lot of this can have to do with the ending of a cycle. This is the 10 of Swords, and the 10s in the tarot are always the end of this cycle. Now this is a painful cycle. As you can see, he's got 10 swords in his back. He's done, he's laid out, he's just done. But this is the end of a cycle. And when you go through a very traumatic, that's the word that's jumping out on me with this card. If you've been through something that feels traumatic to you, then it is. You can just be like, I'm done, stabbed in the back, I'm done. But once you get through that, you need to use the 4 of Swords energy and take a rest. Take a rest, take it easy on yourself. Don't try to push yourself too hard. Once you get through this cycle, or as you are transitioning through this cycle, because you're done, you're spent. You're like, just that's what came up in my mind on how to describe that. You're just done. And to love yourself through this process can be incredibly hard. But rest, because in the body of the read, we've got the 7 of Swords here. As you can see, the fox. Now the fox in the Lenormand talks about that sly fox, that sneaky, wily, it's really dirty energy. And as you can see, he's stealing the swords. And it's the thief card. I'm gonna talk about this in just a moment. I'll go through the cards individually like I usually do. We have Major Arcana card of the Sun. This is also close to the end of a cycle, but this is joy, happiness. This is the happiest card in the deck. Up next, we have Fire energy to go with the Sun card, which is the card of Leo. We have the 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands, that's an upgrade from the 2 of Wands, where the 2 of Wands, we've been trying to make a decision which way to go. We're at a crossroads. We've made our decision and we've put it out there, and now we're waiting for the response or the answer to come back. And with this particular card, as you can see, the figure waiting for his answer to come in on the ship. Well, his ship is there. It's coming in. He's got an answer coming in. There's a response coming back. And that response, we've got some earth energy here. We have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is flow. It is a movement card, but because it's Pentacles, it's not a jarring type energy. It's a gentle flow. You're moving through one thing to another, because it talks about earth things, which Pentacles is money, finances, employment, your home, all things tangible. There is a flow. Money comes in, money goes out. The one good thing about the Six of Pentacles is, as you can see, the scales are balanced. This is a balanced card. Things are balancing out. Your flow, if it was just a one-way valve, well, guess what? All of that's being fixed. It's no longer just a one-way valve where money just goes. You may be getting a job. You may be getting a small raise. Maybe it's your income tax, because it's that time of year. There's a flow where money is going to be, or a work opportunity is going to be coming in. Things are going to balance out, and balance out to the point where you might be able to be a little bit generous, because the Six of Pentacles also speaks about benevolence and generosity. So you may have a little bit extra to give. Now, this is in terms of more earthly possessions and things. Maybe you're going to be making a donation of items that you purged out of your house to a family in need, or to an organization that helps families in need. But altogether, I know this may seem like a little bit of a confusing read at first, just on the surface. How does this all fit together? Well, the Ten of Swords and Four of Swords, that's the bottom of the deck energy. That is what is playing out in the background. We have to be mindful of this, because if we push ourselves too hard through all of these changes and transformations and endings, and that we're just going to rob ourselves out of our energy, our time, our money, our joy. Now, joy is also the thief, or comparison is the thief of joy. So don't allow yourself to fall into that trap. Be mindful of where you are giving your time, energy, and even money, because it can feel like something has been stolen from you, and that is potentially hindering your ability to feel the joy that is coming in. We've got the ships are coming in. Answers are coming towards you. You may have been asking a lot of questions of the universe. What's happening? Why? I made the decision. I've been doing the work. Well, the answers are going to be coming in, and it is going to be much more of a gentler flow coming in. There may be some benevolence or generosity coming your way, or you might be, like I said, being generous yourself. And that is due to a response that you got, and that response could be a job, a raise. This could be something that you've been hoping and wishing for that you feel like was never coming. Well, that's all ending with this cycle. So try not to push yourself too hard, particularly emotionally. We do have a lot of energy with the full moon in Scorpio that happened Monday night into Tuesday morning. We're going to be feeling that residual energy for a while. And that works hand in hand with Pluto going retrograde. For those of you not aware, Pluto rules over the sign of Scorpio. And both talk about transformation, death, and rebirth, particularly with Pluto being in retrograde. So give yourself some time to let this ending unfold. Rest when you can. Now's not the time to be going full guns. There's none of that type of movement energy. It's time to let things flow, time to ease off the gas pedal a little bit, not necessarily hit the brake, but just ease off and let things flow through. Your answers are coming, your ships are coming in, because all of these cards are in the upright, particularly with the Sun card here, because major arcanas, as we know, trump all of the minors, and all of the other cards that we have here are the minors. So there is a happy response, or a favorable response coming in towards you. So Try not to get too caught up in the worry, because the Swords energy here is air energy. It's in your mind, usually talks about worry. Try not to get too caught up in that part, and let yourself experience things as they flow, and try to enjoy the parts that you can. So I'm going to leave it here, and I am going to talk to you tomorrow.